Today, you saw it in the title, we are going to do a what's in my bag. I have done it before, but it was in French and my essentials have quite changed since then, so I felt like doing one would be interesting. This is the bag. That's exactly the shape of bag that I was looking for so long. The only brand I saw that made these was like Zadig & Voltaire, and it was $400 for a bag. Like, I'm not spending that much on a bag. 30 bucks, good old bag, everything that I need. We are going to discuss the essentials that I need in my bag everywhere I go, whether it's this one or another one that I have. I'm going to show you this one because this is the one I use the most. This is the most practical one I own for my personal needs, since I am a maximalist and I tend to carry a lot of things just in case. She is very heavy for some people. For me, she's just like a normal weight. It could be heavier, trust me. If I could, I would carry all of my phone cases in one day just to change it every hour. If it has space, it will be filled. That's my mantra. The first item that I carry all the time with me and is probably the most expensive one and heavy one. This is you. I carry you all the time in my bag. And both of you, you and the tripod, you are heavy. On its own, the Sony ZV-E10 isn't that heavy, but when you accumulate so much stuff like me and you have to put it with the other stuff, it definitely makes a big difference when you have it or not. I just know when I don't have it because it feels much lighter in my bag. Second item is my phone. Something about me is I like to pretend that I read. 5-6 years ago I was really into reading, so I carry my Kindle everywhere I go, but I literally don't read. It's been a literal month since I've had Le Comte de Monte Cristo d'Alexandre Dumas on my Kindle and it has not budged. I have not read the first page yet. Next, of course, I have my trusty wallet, which I have had for like so long. I've tried to like change it around, get like a black one that was tinier, a pink one that was bigger, but nothing replaces the OG. She has a lot of things in her and it carries a lot of important things, so if I were to lose it, I would be fucked. Next are a mini journal and a pen because I might need to write. I'm such a writer, and when I don't have a keyboard to type, I cannot type for the life of me on my phone. Like with the nails, it's impossible. So hard. I cannot do this. So I'd rather just write it on paper. It's way faster and more efficient. So I have a mini journal and a pen that's like almost finished. Tissues, but we have a twist here, because if you open it, you actually will realize that there is another tissue packet, but there are no tissues in here. What could be here? A nail glue to put on my press-ons, because I tend to accidentally pop them off and I look very dumb. Anyone actually looks very dumb when they're missing a nail, and most of the time the nail under the press-on is not looking very great when you just take out the nail and don't do anything with it. It just looks very crusty and disgusting, so I'd rather glue it back on and take care of it later, you know? Kind of in the same branch. I've had this problem before where I had my glue, but I fucking lost my nail. It popped off, it went somewhere, I don't know where. And it's a problem because I don't want to look dumb. So I always carry another packet of the same nails I am wearing, just in case I lose one. As you can see, I've already used one. That's also why I always buy them in pairs. I never buy just one packet of a nail because I know I might need replacement. Onto some bigger influencer thing. I wanted to start doing some TikToks actually, and I still want to, but I have no idea how to. So I bought this. This is like, where is my phone? This is something that you put on your phone and you light it up. And then it makes your face to have better lighting, and I thought it was so funny to like have this, and I have this just in case maybe sometime I'll need it. I have never used it, but it's an essential. I consider it as an essential because I don't go anywhere without it. I literally charge it every like 2 to 3 days and put it back in my bag just in case I might need it someday. I also have like in the bottom of my bag so much candy that people give to me like at restaurants or at my hairdresser, and I just keep them, and sometimes I eat them and sometimes I give them out, and it's just really funny, I think, to have lots of candy in your bag. It makes me laugh. For my anxious girly pops, this cube is very handy. It's clicky and ticky and it just really helps not picking at your skin or nails in my case. I must say it doesn't work in every situation because sometimes the anxiety is just so big that you cannot just press on buttons, but this can help. That's why I carry it on me, because I am a big anxious person. I am very anxious. This comes in handy, and when I don't have it and I'm like having an anxiety attack, I really miss it. Every time I'm like, oh, I wish I had this. So I carry it most of the time with me. I also carry a lighter. I don't smoke. Most people I know don't smoke, but I found it really useful to light up candles for birthdays. Sometimes you just don't have a lighter, but I do. I don't smoke, but I can light up the candles. So I also have nail stuff. Here is a little, I don't know how we call it, little thing that clips. And you have a nail clipper, a nail file, and tweezers. This is in case one of my nails falls down and I have to take care of my nail, like I have to cut it or I file it. I do not use it on a regular basis, but when I need it, I know it's there. Now this is something I bought recently. This is a refreshing cooling eye stick by Skin. It's exactly as it says, a refreshing cooling eye stick. You literally put it under or over your eyes when you don't have makeup on, because obviously I'm not natural, and it really does feel refreshing. I wouldn't say it's like the most important thing ever, but like it's fun and it's refreshing. And sometimes when you have puffy eyes or when you just cried, it happens more often than not, it can feel a little bit refreshing and comforting when you're having a hard time. I am going to get on my favorite lip product ever, the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in the shade That's Chic. She is crazy. She looks so good. I forgot to reapply. My lips are looking bland. The smell is very good. I wouldn't expect it. It's so cheap and so good. It's so hydrating. The color is just how I want it to be. It's kind of there, but not really. But you can see it, you know. It's just because I have very white lips. My lips are whiter than my skin, and it looks very bad when I don't have anything on my lips. I look like I am not alive. So that is crazy. And I have multiple shades of this, but my favorite is That's Chic. I also carry a mirror. This is a classic. This is a pocket mirror. One side is more magnified than the other. This is always useful because the camera isn't always doing justice to your face when you're like reapplying makeup and stuff. So I would rather use a mirror. I also always have my earphones. I would rather have my headphones, but they're like big and heavy. This is way more handy and smaller. I also carry a power bank with me because my phone is the iPhone 12. The battery, she's not doing very well. She never has been. I have to charge it like at least 2 times a day when I'm using it a lot, which is often. So when I'm out, if I'm using maps, if I'm listening to music or doing stuff, the battery is just and I need my phone to survive in the wild. I think we've got all of it. This is literally it. She's empty. This was what's in my bag. Thank you for watching till the end.